So you want to film your Camino. In this video, I'm going to go over some considerations, the process of filming, editing, and uploading, and some of the issues I encountered and how you can overcome them. If you're a regular viewer of my channel and followed me while I was on the Camino, thank you so much. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Claudia, and this is my Wanderlust Camino. And in September 2023, I walked the Camino de Santiago francés, all the way from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port to Santiago de Compostela, and I vlogged every day and posted while on the Camino. Let's get into it. Here are some things to consider. First, I want to say that not everyone vlogs their Camino. I know that it can seem like that with all the videos that we see, but that's simply not the case. And those who do are not just there to vlog. During the 35 days that I was on the Camino, I met many pilgrims. It was one of the busiest times to walk. And I didn't meet a single person who was vlogging or uploading to YouTube. It seemed like I was the only one, even though I have seen videos of other people on the Camino during the time that I was on it, and I never met them. Next, let's talk about why you're filming your Camino. Maybe you already have an established YouTube channel. You might be starting a channel for the first time, and it's really just for friends and family. You're not planning to post regularly. You're not trying to do any of the behind the scenes or flying a drone. You don't have any fancy equipment. And mostly it's just a way for you to keep a record of your Camino and share it with friends and family. Or you're starting your YouTube channel and your Camino will be the first thing that you're posting, and you're hoping to go on more adventures and add more to it. And eventually you'll have more than just your friends and family following you. I think it's important to define why you are filming your Camino, because then you can decide how much time you're willing to invest into it. If your plan is to start a YouTube channel, my advice would be to search YouTube for beginners, YouTube advice, because there's so many different things to consider, like the title and thumbnail, and how to film a YouTube video, how to end a video, how to start a video. Going back about time, you might decide that you're going to film, and then once you get back home, you are going to edit and upload your videos. Or in my case, I decided that I wanted to film and post as I went along. So what I would do is I would film during the day, and then at night I would edit the video and upload, and my friends and family could see the video at night. Usually they would tell me they would watch it while they were having dinner. You might also want to consider posting a video before you go. Hi, I'm Claudia, and this is my Wanderlust Camino. Welcome to my channel. This September I will be walking the Camino Francés, also known as the Way of St. James. Maybe you do a little intro about yourself and why you're doing the Camino, or you do a little packing video, or you do a training video. That way, it's a great way to introduce yourself to your channel, but also get used to recording on the device that you will be taking with you, editing and uploading to YouTube. So if your plan is to vlog and upload while you are on the Camino, it's not going to be foreign to you, and you're going to be familiar with using your phone and the software that you're using to upload your video. Let's talk about the process. Pre-Camino, what are you using to film your Camino? I think the phone is probably the most popular answer. I know that there are super fancy cameras now that you can take, like the Insta360 or the Osmo Pocket DJ3. I used my Samsung S23 Plus. It's the phone that I already had. I would suggest looking up tips and tricks how to better utilize the camera and sound on your phone. That way you can, pre-Camino, you can adjust those settings and it'll be all ready, set to go when you're on the Camino. My first tip would be to film with your front-facing camera compared to the selfie camera. I'm just going to show you a couple of examples, but personally, I did use the selfie camera when I was shooting myself talking. It's just what I found easier to do. This is me recording with the forward-facing camera. I'm just walking Maggie. And for the most part, this is actually how I filmed myself on the Camino. And now I'm going to pass on the camera to my camera person to show you what it would have looked like if I used the outward-facing camera, the outside camera of the phone.
Action!
So now my camera person is filming me using the outside camera. So let me just move closer. So,
oh.
Do you see my face? So that's how it would have been if I would have used the outside camera. My second tip would be to carry a little cloth. This is just a little towel. And before filming, make sure that you wipe the lens. Because walking, as you have your phone with you or you're putting it away, I know it can seem like the lens is clean, but it can make such a big difference on the clarity of your picture. And so this is what I did. I just carried one of these little towels on my backpack. And then before I started filming, I would clean the lens and then start the phone. I didn't take a mic, and for the most part, it was fine. I know that the first few videos, the sound, like especially when I was talking, was very low, but that's more a me issue. I was trying to be soft-spoken and not bother people around me. Once I got more used to vlogging and having people walk past me, the sound quality is fine. So it's something that you need to consider if it's worth carrying the mic for better quality of sound. Walking and filming can be tricky too. You just want to make sure that your phone, well, your phone should have like a stabilizer that it keeps the picture even. So when you're walking, you don't get that motion. But I carried a selfie stick, like a little one, and I just put my phone on there. Let me show you how I did that. Let's pretend this is my trekking pole. It's not, it's actually a broom. So when I would want to film something, I would take my trekking pole, put it underneath my arm, then take my phone, which was always in my waist pack, take it out, and I would start filming. My phone would always be already on my little tripod, and I would have my little cloth, wipe my lens, and then film. Let's talk about the actual process of filming. What are you going to film? Are you going to film your morning routine or packing up your bag, putting on your shoes? Maybe you're going to talk about where you are and where you're going, or the weather. Think about all the things that you want to add to the video that you're going to share, either with your friends or family or your YouTube channel. Figure out if you want to film your rest days, or is it just going to be the days that you're walking. My intention wasn't to film my rest days. My intention was just to post the days that I was walking. However, my first rest day in Pamplona, I got so many requests to post. So then the next rest day, I decided to make a video on my rest day. The thing is, are you going to film the not so great moments, and which can come across as complaining, but also as realistic and honest? Or are you only going to film the happy moments, which comes across as romanticizing, but also it can seem like you're a really positive person and that's all you want to show? I mean, it is your video and ultimately you decide what you want to film. Editing software. I used CapCut. It's an app, you install it on your phone. Very beginner friendly. I know nothing about video editing or uploading to YouTube, and it was very easy to use. Highly recommended. It's very beginner friendly, and there's lots of YouTube videos of creators going over how to edit and upload a video using your phone. You want to use music in your videos. Now, CapCut comes with music in their editing software. However, it is not copywritten for YouTube. So make sure that whatever music you're using, you can use on YouTube as far as copyright goes. I used Epidemic Sound. I subscribed to them. I think I got like a 2-month while I was filming my Camino. That way it was a peace of mind for me knowing that I can use the music on YouTube and not get a copyright strike. For thumbnail, I used Canva. I just used their free version. It's a template editor. And you can just go in and search YouTube thumbnail and a whole bunch of templates will come up and you can edit them to make them your own. And then I would just, I had like a template that I used every day and then just put in a new picture and then downloaded it into CapCut and it uploaded to YouTube. Very easy to do, very simple. I would suggest using Canva for your thumbnail. So now that you have all those things, how to put it all together. So at the end of the day, so as the day went along, I filmed, and then at the end of the day, I would open up CapCut, and it automatically goes to your video folder. It links to your video folder. I would pick all the videos of that day, and it would load it into CapCut. Then I would go through the process of editing the video, adding the music, putting in the thumbnail, and then I would upload to YouTube. The process would take maybe 30 minutes at most. Sometimes what took longer would be uploading to YouTube, which I'm going to talk about some of the challenges that I had. Now let's talk about some of the problems that I encountered and how you can overcome them. My biggest problem, by far the biggest problem, was storage. My plan was to film every day, and then at the end of the day, I would edit a video, upload to YouTube, then go back and delete all the video from my phone. So then the next day, I would have storage on my phone to record more video. My first video, I recorded in 4K. And not only did it take up a lot of memory on my phone, it took a very long time to upload to YouTube while I was in an albergue. The Wi-Fi just didn't, I couldn't upload a 4K video. It just took forever. So after that, I decided that I was going to still film in 4K, but not upload to YouTube in 4K. That made the process a lot quicker. I was able to edit the video and then upload to YouTube, and that would probably take around 20 to 30 minutes. Another lesson I learned was because I was filming in 4K, my phone could only accommodate an hour of video footage. So I got around that by once I uploaded the video to YouTube, I would then go back and delete the videos from my phone, making enough space for the next day's videos. That was all fine and dandy, except one day I was uploading a video to YouTube. It was taking forever, and I accidentally went in, deleted all the videos on my phone before the video had finished uploading to YouTube. I then, because I had not backed up my videos to Google Cloud, I had no videos of that day left. So you want to make sure you have enough room on a cloud storage to store your videos. You also want to make sure that you upload to the cloud whenever you can. So whenever you get to town or as you're walking through the day, all it is you open up your Google Drive or Google Photos and make sure that all your video and photos are backing up to the cloud. Do not delete them until you finish your video, but you just want to make sure that, until you finish uploading your video to YouTube. Then you can go back in your phone, make sure the video uploaded to the cloud, and then delete the videos from your phone, making room for more videos. I touched on my second issue. My second issue was Wi-Fi. On the Camino, I never had any issues with Wi-Fi. There are some of the smaller towns, the Wi-Fi is just not strong enough that you're able to upload your video to YouTube. It takes a very long time. Sometimes it would take 2 hours, but mostly just in the smaller albergues, in the smaller towns. I never had any issue in the bigger towns with Wi-Fi or uploading my videos at night. Bring a power bank. There are lightweight power banks. I never had an issue with my phone running out of power, but when you get to the albergue, your bunk bed might be too far away from a power source, from a plug-in. So having the power bank, I was able to just be in my bunk bed and edit my videos with the power bank on. Another issue I had was rain. Be prepared to protect your equipment from the rain. Be it with like a storage bag, a Ziploc bag, make sure that your phone is protected. If you're taking a mic, make sure your mic is protected because it's gonna rain. So just think about how you're going to protect your phone while you're walking the Camino. You also want to make sure that you ask permission to film. I never had an issue with people not wanting me to film, but it's just nice to ask. Let's talk about negative comments. I did receive a few negative comments, but for the most part, everyone was very supportive and kind. My tip would be to thank them for their comment. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, send me a message. I'll be more than happy to help you out. I think overall, yes, there are some downsides to filming your Camino, mostly related to time. But at the same time, it's a creative way for you to record your memories. I just love rewatching my Camino videos, and I love how much joy it brought to my parents and friends and family and complete strangers. I would do it again 1,000,000 times, and I'm so privileged to have been able to share that experience with you. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.